Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ash AOB. So today we are gonna be installing a new radio system in the F150. So we're out at Bayfront Park right now. So we're just giving it a minute. It's a little cold right now, as you can see I'm bundled up. Just waiting for the truck to warm up a bit so we can warm up all the plastics inside. We just came down this side because it's, it's a little quieter, less traffic-y. See, we're out here at Bayfront Park. Looks sick. We're parked up by the boat launch, waiting for it to heat up. But yeah, so this is what we're doing. We have the car multimedia player system here. We got us off of Amazon during the Black Friday special. Turn it around here. Pain in the butt. Let's turn the lights on. There. So you can see there. That down there. I'll keep bumping into it. Alright, so open this up. Oh, it's chilly in here. And this is basically what you get in the package. Got some other stuff as well to go with it, which I'll show you guys in a second, because this is going to be a full build, all that good stuff. So that is the actual screen itself, everything. I'll show you guys that out of the plastic in a moment, but you can see it comes with the whole faceplate and everything that you need. Quite a large screen, so a bit bigger than my hand there, so that's not bad. Just gonna slide that back to the box so we go over everything else. So these are all the wires that comes with it, stuff like that. There's also another stuff, wires and stuff that come with it. It's basically a plug and play system. I'm trying to get all the wires for the system out of the way. Yeah, that's also for it. It comes with a camera as well. This one. Where is it? Oh, I think I took it out already. Where is it? That's the GPS. That is the plug and play. Oh, here's the camera. Yeah, so it comes with a camera. I'll show you guys all that when we're stripping into everything, and I actually set the camera up properly instead of just holding it in my hand. Just wanted to walk you through what I got while the truck's warming up. This is the RCA cable, because we are going to be running a full system in this truck, which is actually going to go somewhere around here. I'll walk you through that in a minute as well, because I got time until the truck warms up, so why not? But yeah, these are the RCA cables here. You can see that's going to run to our our 7-band EQ, and then 7-band EQ will run to the rest of everything else that we have going on. But we needed to install this to the radio to come out down here, which I'll show you. Sorry, still got a bit of a cold, but yeah, I'll show you guys that when it's coming out, when we're installing everything. So that's that. And then we got a fast charging Type C and Type A USB. So that's going to be eliminating the cigarette plug down here. So we're going to take that out. Actually, we're not going to put it into the new layout. We're going to just install this and wire it directly to the plug for that. So, and it's also a voltage meter, so it'll give you a voltage readout as well, which I'll show you guys that as well. So that's basically what we're going to be getting into on this truck today. So this is how it looks stock, as you get to see, of course. Once I set the camera up, obviously you'll get a better angle. But yeah, so we're going to be installing that. That's the first part for our stereo system. Get the head unit installed, get the cable down there so that way we can install our 7-band EQ and all that good stuff. That is going to be going into the center console here. We are removing the third seat and putting in a center console. We are not doing the full transfer over where this is, the shifter is going to be down here. No, the shifter is still going to be up here. This is going to be basically our entertainment center. So we're gonna have our amps, we're gonna have our crossovers, our EQ, all the good stuff, relays, fuses, everything. It's gonna be done proper. And on the top where the shifter would normally go is where the 7-band EQ is gonna sit, as long as some other things is like bass knobs, stuff like that, as well as another 1 or 2 of these with a volt reader on it, and of course a USB charging port. One of them is just going to strictly be a voltmeter, so it's gonna it'll just be a voltmeter. You'll see what I mean when I say that, because this switches between volt to watts. Once you plug something in and charge, it tells you how many watts it's charging at, which is awesome, don't get me wrong, but that's not what we're looking for this section. For here, yes, perfect, because that's what we're going to be using it for. But when it comes to the center console, we're going to want it to just strictly be on voltage. So we're going to get a couple more of these for when we are doing the center console upgrade. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to let the truck warm up a bit, get the camera set up how I like it, and then I'll get back to you and we'll start really stripping into this. So just give us a second. Alright guys, so got the camera set up here as best as I could. Just trying to... Alright, there we go. Good enough. I'll be as descriptive as I can. So let's get right into it. So basically up here, there's a rubber mat thingy. So you just peel that off. I peeled mine off already. I'm not really sure where I threw it. Either way, there's one up here, you peel it off. There's a 7mm up here. So, fortunately some retard came and stole the tools that I had, so I just gotta use some makeshift tools for now. It'll work. Some tools I just had laying around in the truck and whatever. I had my toolkit sitting outside and somebody decided they wanted it more than I did, so yeah, that's where that went. But either way, got my Vinci gloves, y'all see them, you know. I think I got my Jamaican gloves soon too. But yeah, I got one bolt out, throw that down there. Another one out here. Throw that down there. Now when it comes to swapping these things out, I just hope I have the right size, because I did have some torque bits just laying around in the truck, luckily. But we'll see. Other than that, let me see if you guys can see what I'm pointing at. No, you can't. Okay. So down here, the other section, you have to pop this off, and then there's a 7mm right behind here. So you have to get to that as well. So I'm just gonna, normally you would use trim tool removal pieces, but yeah, like my tools got stolen, so I had this laying around in the truck as well. Like everything you see here I had laying around in the truck. So I'm gonna basically be as gentle as possible and try and get behind here and pry it out. So that's what I'm doing, because it's not, I don't think it's gonna show up on the camera, unfortunately. Hold on, let me see if I can tilt you guys down a bit. Is that better? There we go. All right. And yeah, I do have the truck running right now. Once I do get to the taking off, unplugging stuff and stuff like that, electrical work, then yeah, we'll be turning the truck off. But it's nice and warm in here now, so I'm just gonna work with it. Try my best not to scratch that piece. There we go. Oh, almost had her. There she is. Pop. Comes right up. Pulls right out. Alright. Might as well just go ahead and disconnect these. So they're just little plugs. Press in there. Pop that out. Swap this over here. Plugs on the other side. Press it down. That comes right out. I'm gonna see if I can somewhat rig this up to fit the other piece through here. But yeah, because it comes with a USB connection on the radio, and it also has the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Play, so it may not even need it, but it would be nice to have it. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of rig something up, get it to fit in there, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I can just pry this out. But yeah, I'll work on that later on. Just trying to get all this crap out right now. So with that out, you can see the 7 mils right there. This you're gonna need for the other side, for the other part, sorry. Luckily I didn't put any scratches in it, so it's good. Other than this wear and tear, this is a 2010 truck. You guys can see there. Alright, so go ahead and throw that in the box because we're gonna need that. Alright, now let's take the 7 mil out here. That was tight. There she comes. Alright, here we go. 7 mils out there. I'm gonna need that for sure. That's the only one that goes back in, unfortunately. Either way, so now that that's all basically loose, that's all loose. Now you gotta get in between here. Again, use a trim tool. I don't have one right now, so I'm gonna use what I have and make it work, and just be extremely gentle and careful. So here we go. See, you guys can still see. Bring it back up a bit here. Alright, so yeah, we're going in here. And you just kind of prying it up. Not bad. There we go. There. Just like that. So, got a nice little room to play with right there. Alright, then we do the same thing on the other side, and we should remove this from there. Alright, kind of fit yourself in there and do the same thing. Work it down. Try not to scratch this panel. This one, not really too concerned about. It's not going back in the truck. This part is. So, trying to be gentle. Get it done. There we go. There's a little lever point in there. Try not to break it. There we go. This one's a little tighter because of the airbag that's pushing against it. But that's basically as much as you're gonna need there, right? So now with this, you're just gonna grab and pull forward, just like that, right? There's some clips and stuff behind it. So that's really all there is to that. So now I'm gonna shut the truck off because we're gonna be unplugging things. So, boop, there we go. Turn that off. I'm gonna open the door real quick to shut the power off from the radio. Just like that. And there it is. Power's off. Now, go ahead and work it out. This side seems like it's still hot in there a bit. There we go, and that's her. So now you can see the radio is basically, take those out. It's gonna be a little hard to see, so let me grab the camera, show you guys. Right, so you can see behind here, you just got wires you gotta unplug. That's the ones you gotta unplug from your, what do you call it? Your AC controls. And then you have one up there for the radio. For the faceplate radio. You got your radio back here that you still need to take out. There's 4 7 millimeter bolts that you can see right there, 1, 2, and 2 on the other side. So let's go ahead. We're gonna just take these wires out here that you see, and then you'll see everything back here clearly. So I'm gonna put you back here on the stand. Boom. Great, so like I said, I'm just going to start unplugging. So first things first, let's get this one up here. I can't see. Trying to find the plug part. The problem. There it is. Here's that one. And then that's the one for the face radio. And then you get down to your radio, your AC control. You plug that out. Plug this one out as well. AC control. Then you get to your cigarette lighter. Go ahead and pop that out. Slightly. There she is. Alright, so we pop that out. And there you are. So you have your old faceplate here. Radio stuff, all this stuff is not going anywhere. We're gonna have to remove this, take this out, and as well as remove this, right? Get all that out. This is staying where it is. We're gonna be using a different plug system here, but not in this face, in the new face. So what we're gonna do is, first and foremost, let's take the radio out. Actually, let me see if I have the right torque pick set size to fit this, because then if I don't, this will kind of be pointless now, and that would suck. Seems like I might. So let's start working on this first. All right. So you guys can see here, it's supposed to be a T17. I don't even know what size this is. It's so rusted. Like I said, these are tools I just had sitting around. This is IPR 15, but I think because all the rust on it too, it kind of made it a little bit bigger. But either way, it's working. These are supposed to be a T17, just to let you know. So we're gonna head and spin these out, all four. There's two on this side, and then there is two on this side. All right, so let me just go ahead and spin these out real quick. Right, so those are the 4 screws out, as you can see there, and here is your, AC control unit. Put that back to thing. Actually, we'll just leave it the way it was, because it was, how it was. So that's going into the new faceplate. I'll put that over here. Boom. The other thing that we do need out of this will be this piece here. And this, you should be able to push these 2 pins. There's 2 little pins. Let me see, right here, clips or whatever. Push them in and push it forward. Basically the ideal there. Okay, so what I ended up having to do there is I used a screwdriver. I pushed in on that pin there and then pushed in one side. So as you can see, this side is popped out right there. Can just go ahead and work the other side out with it. Push that pin. Yeah, she's a bit of a pain in the butt to get going, I'll tell you that much. Might have to do the same thing on the other side. You guys can see there. Push in the pin. Like so. And then there she goes. Alright, so you apply pressure to that pin, and then you push forward. Wiggle her on out. There you go. So that's the piece that we needed right there. Boom. Looks good. Right, so we'll put that over into the box there. It's a smaller piece. That's all we need out of this. So now this can just go off to the side. If anybody's interested in getting an OEM panel, I got one. So hit me up. But either way, yeah, we're going to throw it off to the side now. No longer need that. Now moving on to, we'll put this bit down in here with the rest of the screws for that. And we'll switch back to our 7mm, which I have no idea where I put it. All right, so we'll switch back to the 7mm now. And you can see there's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you need to get to. So let's go ahead and get to it. Bundle code. All right. That's a long bolt. There we go. 1. Put that there. All right. 2. Let's turn off. There we go. Quick reset on the lights there. Good to go. All right. Continue. Remove this good stuff here. Okay, another one there. And then the last one down here. So now we got the 4 removed. We can just pull this forward. All right. So now you're gonna disconnect this, your radio harness. That's 1, 2. This pulls straight out. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. That's your antenna. Wiggle a little bit, and here she comes. There we go. Antenna is out. Nice. And then this is your AUX, which you're probably not going to be using. And there you are. So that is the radio. I don't even know if there was a CD in here, but if you did, you should probably take your CD out before you do this. Just an FYI. Either way, so that's that. Radio's gone. So if anybody wants a radio, hit me up. Yeah, so now going into the next part, I'm gonna try and fish this. I guess we don't really need to. There's nowhere to fish it, but I guess we can just tuck it up. We don't need that anymore. Or this one. We won't need this one either. We need these, and this. Right? So all the rest of this is for your AC and stuff. So AC. This one is your cigarette lighter, which we're gonna cut and install our new piece that we want to install on it. USB port that we are gonna try and mod a bit, see if we can get that to do what we want it to do. If not, it's whatever. We'll just run a slot somewhere for now and then pull this back apart and get it done properly. But either way, main thing is just getting the radio in. So yeah, next thing is you're gonna have to remove this piece. It will hit if you try to just put it in the radio, it will hit that. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one is up here somewhere, which is a pain to get to. So we might just snap that. It is what it is. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start removing that, so that way we can start wiring up everything. Those are a little tighter, it seems. There we go. These are 7 mils, just like, you know, I didn't mention it before, I can't remember. Let me screw these out. Boom. There, you guys can still see. Oh, perfect, all right now. All right, next one. It's up here. So it's quite easy to get to. The other one, we'll see. Good luck to me. I said I might end up just having to snap that one, we'll see. Alright, so that's 3. Let's see what we can do here. That's a rough angle there. And I don't think that angle is working for me. Doesn't seem like it. Oh. Okay. Even if I got that off, it was already snapped. Okay, never mind. So, no need to fight up with that. Got a little bit of rust on there, but no big deal. Alright, so that's how that's gonna look, basically. Right there. Let me get out of the way. Get you guys closer up. Alright, so here we are. Remove the faceplate thing that's here that covers this. That is gonna be completely covered. Nobody's gonna see that anymore. Disconnect your radio, pull your radio out, and here's all your wires that are just hanging, and that's that, right? So let's go ahead and start transferring, or should we start snapping these wires together? What should we do? You know what, let's transfer first. Let's get everything set up on the new plate, so that way once we're done we can just wire up and slap it together. So let's go ahead and get that going. I do need the old plate because those clips need to come off. There's 6 clips that go into these holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 at the bottom, or 2 at the top somewhere. Either way, there's 6 of them. Yeah, there you go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got to transfer those over because that's mainly what holds in the new screen, as well as this screw at the bottom. These screws are no longer used because they're going to be covered by the screen. So let's get right into it and transfer stuff over. So let me swap you guys back over here. Boom. Now let's finish taking everything we need off of the other plate because I forgot the clips. Great. So let's go ahead and start popping these off somehow. Probably use a screwdriver. Right. Get up underneath there. Turn you guys a bit so you can see. Alright, so basically you want to pry these up a bit. Not too much, just a bit. Same thing on this side, pry it up a bit. It'll be a little harder to get the inside one. Alright. Go underneath. And work it up. Slowly but surely it's gonna take a minute, guys, so I might just come back to you once I get all these off. But you can basically see what's going on. You just gotta pry off these clips without damaging the clips. Or the faceplate, really, like, you know, you don't really want to damage anything. So that's one there you guys saw. Wiggle the inner clips here that holds it onto the plastic. You want to get in there and try and pry these up a bit, right? So yeah, like I said, I'll get back to you. I'm just gonna knock these out. Alright guys, so we got everything, well, not everything, we got the clips swapped over. That was a pain in the butt, but as you can see there, we got the clips on. Two of them didn't work out too well, so I ended up leaving the two at the bottom open since we're gonna have sorry, I just realized you couldn't see. Leaving these two at the bottom empty because we're gonna have the screw holding it at the bottom, so I figured make sure the top has good security, and then of course these little side clips clip into these panels here, so that will hold everything together up there, including the clips. So let's continue putting everything else in where it needs to go. This one will go in last, of course, because this covers the 7mm bolt. This we're gonna install now. Just make sure we put it in the right way up. Here's a beautiful screen. Looks amazing. Right? Still got the screen protector on it, all that good stuff. Right? So make sure it's right side up. Push it in there. Try to get it straight. Buttons feel good. This one feels a little wonky, but there we go. All right, she's good there now. All right, so that one's that. And now we gotta put in our AC control unit. So let's go ahead and get that slapped in. I have the protective cover that it came with. It's on my lap. That's what I'm using. Is the thing here. So we know it's gonna go like this. All right. And then you just put it back in with the same Torx bits that you took out. All right guys, so that's everything screwed up there. She's looking good, looking great. Now we just gotta go to the wiring, get all that stuff sorted out. We are also gonna install that little new piece that we're gonna be doing there. So that's awesome. I just like how this came out. It's really nice. I like it. I like the layout. It's gonna bring this 2010 into 2024, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go jump right into the wiring. That was the fun part. Got everything transferred over already. So here is the CAN bus, all that good stuff. Oh, no way. Look at that. Anyways. That would have been nice to see beforehand. It is what it is. So this is the adapter here for the radio. So you can plug your radio in. So we're going to be definitely using that, of course. This is our piece for our audio output. So we're going to run that as well. And this, we're going to run this as well. I should probably install this into this as well before I forget. But either way, like I said, we're going to wire everything into the radio first. Right, so this, of course, is your power. Boom. So that plugs in there. And that will basically connect all the rest stuff off of this. Your S bus, I believe. Let me see. So that should go right there. Boom. That should give you your steering controls, all that good stuff. The rest of this goes towards the vehicle, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like it does, because there's no plugins here for that. Right. Yeah, and a subwoofer and all that good lovely stuff. Either way, moving on, because we don't need any of that. This one, which is here, that goes in here. Trying to get it to clip. I think it just did there. Right. So that is in, clipped in there, nice. All right. So that's that. This. We have your mic, which we're going to route up and in there. This is what do you call it? One of the USBs. So let's just spread that out. That's gonna come out through the bottom side for now until I rig up something for that little piece there, and then we'll sort that out after. So this one goes in here like so. Everything's pretty plug and play. Nothing would fit where it's not supposed to, so that is awesome. Camera, that goes at the very end down here, which, like I said, we are gonna plug in the camera that it comes with in the package. So that's one USB. Camera's in. Now this piece as well needs to go in here. It's another USB. Okay. Line that up. Boom. That all clips in there nice. Right there, right there. S bus is plugged in. There are any other little plugs for it that I'm missing. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, that plugs into that. But either way, let's get to the other stuff. Boom, boom, boom. That's done, that's done, this is done, that's done. Everything's plugged in. I have the camera wire plugged in as well. There's one wire missing, or like there's one space there. That's not for that, that's GPS, which we will go ahead and run through up top. So the GPS is going to come out at the top up there. Pretty simple, no big deal. All right, so I'll just put that there, Okay. So now that all this is done, oh, I almost forgot, I need to wire up that switch, sorry, not the switch, the USB thingy. Won't take long at all. It's this thing here. So let's pull it out, see what we got to work with. Should just be power and a ground, and some, oh nice, they put in some extra connectors, or what is this? Oh, that's just, oh yeah, they are extra connectors, okay, cool. All right, we'll put that there. So here it is, basically, as you can see there. We got a quick charge, type A, 18 watt, and then we got, right, so yeah, we got the power supply, 45 watts and whatever. So let's go ahead and get this put into the faceplate. Simple installment. It's just a ring, goes around the back. Down here. This should slide right in, hopefully. Alright, so we're just gonna slide that in there. And yeah, probably gonna have to finagle this, of course. It's a good thing I remember this. That would have sucked. So I'll just stop in it. There's like a little notch in there. Why is that notch there? It's weird. Whatever. See if we can push it past the notch. Guess not. Okay, so I'm gonna have to trim that notch a bit. I have a knife in here somewhere. I do. Alright, so alright, so we had to notch this out a bit, make it a little bit flatter. Now let's see if we can get this in here. Oh yeah, much better. Just like that. Try and get it as straight as possible. Boom. And it covers up all the little scratches that I just put in there. So yay. I gotta get this to screw in nice behind it. It's in there tight for sure, but this will just make sure it's extra tight. It ain't going nowhere. Alright, and that's basically that for that. So now you guys can see that's what's going to be there. It looks a little crooked now that I tightened it. Great. There we go. Alright, that's pretty much as good as she's going to get, you know? Alright, so let's flip her back over. Cover the face. Make sure she doesn't get scratched, even though it has a protective film over it anyways. Alright, now we need this bad boy here. We're going to cut it and run in our positive and negative into the wires that are provided, which I have no idea where I put them. Alright guys, so that's it. She is installed. That was a pain in the butt. It is a plug-and-play system. Everything plugged up just fine. Let me show you guys here. Get a little closer up. Alright, so all the wiring, that went pretty well. This does need to be updated. The controls and stuff work. You guys can turn that back off. I don't want to get banned or monetized, whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, everything works. All my touch controls work. CarPlay wireless works perfectly. I'm not connected right now because I'm using my phone to record, but it does work just fine. A lot of good settings in here. Everything works pretty well. I do need to do the update, Canvas update. The company I bought this from, they did send me the software to update it. I just need to go and see if I find a thumb drive so I can plug it into one of these that I have down here. I ran these out the bottom, thank God, because this is the way you use, this is what you use to update your stuff. You just stick your thumb drive in here and then it'll update. So that's that. I also have my my wires for the system coming out as well, so this will plug straight into my equalizer, and then which I have in the back somewhere, but that's not going to be done until I get my new center console, all that stuff set up in here. The power from this plug was non-existent, so we ended up having to take the power from this plug, splice it, and run it down and through to this. So this works perfectly now. You can see the 12.5, that's how much the battery is, and then it's on and off button here. The only issue I'm having with this, and that is just for the Canvas update, whenever you turn the truck off, it stays on for another 10 minutes and then it shuts itself off. So basically that's a Canvas issue. I spoke to them about it. They said that once you do the update, it'll be fine. So I gotta go download that and get that done. But let me see, what can I show you guys? So yeah, like you can see, it's very, very, very responsive. Like it is super quick. Got your equalizer, all that stuff. I got that set already. This is a set to blank, field of range, whatever. ASP is basically what I use right now. Go back. Yeah. Sometimes they're a little finicky, but I also still have the protective film over it, so I'm not actually touching directly onto the button. CarLink 2.0, that is basically, once you select that, it'll connect to your Apple CarPlay or Android CarPlay wirelessly, which is awesome. Steering wheel learning, which I had to use, that I did, so I got all my buttons to work the way I want it to. Yeah, other than that, everything else is here. YouTube, all that good stuff. You can connect your Wi-Fi and all that stuff. I was in the factory. The company sent it to my phone, so I was trying to get in here and try and download it off my phone, but that doesn't work, so I gotta get it onto the computer and all that stuff. But you can connect to Wi-Fi, all that good stuff. Wi-Fi's off right now because I'm not connected to anything. But yeah, it works really well. I'll give it that. It does work really well. I have had zero issues with it other than the stuff I've mentioned recently with the not turning off after 10 minutes. I mean, turn it off after 10 minutes and not right away as you shut the key off and open the door like it's supposed to. But yeah, with the update, hopefully that works out. I gotta go dig up and see if I find a thumb drive. I haven't used one of those in such a long time, so gotta see if I find one laying around somewhere that I can use, and then yeah, it should be fine after that. Other than that, yeah, that's basically it. She looks great. After I do the update, I will get back to you guys and show you what the difference is. I can't get to any boot logos, anything like that, so I'm hoping the update will have all that in there so I can change my boot logo and get all that stuff going nice. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna wrap her up there. Oh, as well as I gotta run the camera still, but this one has a camera in the reverse mirror, so not really that big of a deal right now. But yeah, basically you run that same wire, you connect in, you run that red wire to the reverse light in the back, and that will basically give it the signal for when it needs to engage the camera. So yeah, that's basically that there. I'm gonna run that at some point, probably no time soon, to be honest with you, because I am gonna be using this up here and I have some work I want to do in the back. So more than likely, when we're replacing the taillights, because we were gonna get aftermarket taillights, so when we replace the taillights, we're gonna go ahead and get the camera and all that stuff wired up. We also saw this, we might actually have to order it off of Amazon. It's a rear view camera that's right into the handle itself for the tailgate, which would be perfect. So more than likely we're going to order that one and swap that out. What I might do though is the camera that's in the back, if it is replaceable, I might just pop that camera out that's there currently and then put in the new camera that came with this, so that way I'll get like a better shot and image off of this camera up here. But I haven't really looked too far into that yet, so we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, so I just wanted to wrap it up, show you guys that it did come out pretty well. It definitely gave the truck a very nice look, very clean. You can see here, it's very nice. I do need to clean it up itself, but the overall look of it came out really nice. I can't wait to get the center console put in, start getting the system and all that stuff wired in. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please remember, like and subscribe. I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, the system, like I said, it's plug and play. I wish they did the update before it came, because then that basically drove me nuts, but it is what it is. Everything else works perfect. So like I said, catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's your boy Ash, AOB. We're out.